What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another 5 minutes or less review. Today I'm going to review the final film in this 3-film French noir collection that I got from Kino Lorber a while ago. A few weeks ago I reviewed the second film, Back to the Wall, Les Deux Murs, which was directed by Edward Molinaro, as is this film. And that film starred Gerard Auré. Now, he is one of the co-writers of today's film that I'll be reviewing, Witness in the City, starring Lino Ventura. And the title of that is Un Témoin dans la vie. It was suggested that I try the pronunciation. I imagine I didn't do too well, but I tried. This is from 1959, black and white, 86 minutes. All of the films in this set are between 85 and 93 minutes, okay? And this is an interesting one. This is truly a film noir. It's set in the middle of the night. You get a real glimpse into city life in the middle of the night. And, you know, I don't give any hard spoilers. I never really do, unless we're talking about maybe an older film. But I just want to give you a heads up. I had no idea where this film was going. So to even get into it, I'm going to have to give away a little bit. And again, I'm not going to spoil the ending or anything. But if you want to check out and go watch the film and then come back, that would be fine. In the beginning of the film, we see a really bad guy commit a pretty horrible act, and then he gets away with it on a technicality. He goes through the court system, he gets away with it. So somebody wants to get revenge and gets revenge, but the problem is, and you're kind of rooting maybe for that person or you sympathize with him, but then he crosses paths with a taxi driver, you know, some of the people that are out in the middle of the night. And he realizes he's got to go backtrace his steps, or go backwards and retrace his steps and try to rectify that situation. And he kind of runs afoul of this taxi driver who doesn't really realize what he's seen or heard at first, but then he starts to figure it out. And it's basically a glimpse into the nightlife of all these taxi drivers and the dispatchers. They have their own little community at night. They all go to the same cafe before their shift, and they, you know, somebody walks in and they say, "Hey, night owls," and they joke around with the bartender. He's actually engaged. Our hero, I guess, the taxi driver, is engaged to one of the dispatchers. You know, he's picking up fares. Some drunk British sailors get into his cab and start singing, so his girlfriend puts it on speaker back at the dispatch, and they all have a good laugh. But then it starts to turn serious when this guy starts to come after them, and which is really a tough battle. And it kind of reminds me of like some of the famous film noirs like Detour, where, you know, somebody's day just keeps getting worse and worse and worse, and everything you do just makes it worse. Because now he's trying to get away with covering up evidence of his crime, but he's basically, in a way, picked a fight with this network of people, the taxi cab drivers, that have radios and can communicate with each other. So eventually there's nowhere to hide. So then it's the police and all these taxi cab drivers. You know, there's scenes of people trying to hail a taxi, but they're like, you know, they're trying to help out their friend. And there are a few other bodies on the way, okay? And again, I know I'm not telling you that much, but it has a great feel to it. It's kind of a, you know, do you really think this is going to have a happy ending, a film like this? But a really good build-up and a really good glimpse into that kind of nightlife. The film has a really good film noir feel all around. I highly enjoyed it. What are your thoughts? Have you guys seen this or heard of it? Has anyone else picked up this French noir collection from Kino? If not, I do recommend it. It is very interesting, especially if you're a film noir fan. Let me know in the comments below what your thoughts are, and come back again for another 5 minutes or less review. Thanks. Later.